G'day everyone, Hobbit01 here, and welcome back to Hobbit Gaming with Hobbit After Dark, a special series where we'll be looking at some games that I wouldn't normally cover on my channel because I'd like to try and keep it PG, but I thought it'd be fun to play some different games. This is one that I've had a particular amount of fun playing. It is called, as you can see at the screen, Project Zomboid, and I absolutely love this game. A little bit of information about me: I absolutely love zombie movies, and I love survival genre, and I love being, preparedness and topics like that. So this game covers all of those things, and it's hardcore, very hardcore game. It's a game where you can last for ages, and then one single mistake can get you killed. I wasn't actually planning to record this particular playthrough, but I had a really interesting start, so I thought I'd actually come back to my starting location and show you around a bit. If you're new to the game, I'm going to be going over some of the details and explaining how the different mechanics work, as far as I understand them at least. Not to say that I'm an expert or not. Also, apologies for not having a video out in, oh goodness, quite some time. I've been having so many good computer problems where I got a whole new computer and all the games kept crashing, and I got a new graphics card to fix it, and that didn't fix it, and now I need to send back the motherboard. So I'm currently running my good graphics card in my old computer, so it's been a bit crazy, but I'm getting there slowly. So let's dive in and have a look at the game. Now, a few warnings before we get started. The game does contain graphic violence and potentially me swearing when I get in trouble. So let's jump in and have a look. I already have a game started here with our hero, Simon Holiday. And I've already done a little bit of looting in the area. It was actually really cool. I actually spawned here in this room, the bathroom. I might have been outside the bathroom. I've been over there, but anyway. And it was foggy as heck outside, and it was really atmospheric, and I'm sorry I didn't record at that point. A lot of inventory management in this game, so we have many different items in the game. You can see some different categories here. Some items are weapons, but also tools, so the hammer and screwdriver are very important. And really, you really need to play this game a few times to get an idea for what's important and what's not. We have information over here. So Simon Holiday is an ex-construction worker. We have a few things going on here. He has a weak stomach. He is a Sunday driver, so he drives slower. He has cat's eyes, so he sees better at night. Fast reader, light eater, out of shape, and underweight. So you choose some of these perks before you start. Some of them are negative, some of them are positive. You have to have a bit of a balance. They're called moodles, is how they're referred to. So we also get other moodles that will appear here as stuff happens. We have a sort of a skill set here that you improve by doing things. You could improve them by either doing the action. So my short blunt is up quite a bit. I think it might have started with that based on my character. And I'm getting my long blunt up because I've been using my baseball bat, as you can kind of see there. It's seen a little bit of action already. Some of the details in this game are really well done, and I'm wearing my headset, which makes it for even more scariness. Health, there's recently added fitness, where you can actually do exercise. This is one of the, what would you call it, beta builds. They call it the I will back up my save build. As you can see, a moodle just appeared there. I'm a little bit peckish, which is fine. Protection system, how well your clothes protect you. Hard hat is particularly good. And a whole temperature system as well. But let's actually get started into the game. I can close this one. So this is where I spawned. It's not even really a house, it doesn't even have a bed. Because I'm hungry, I'm going to come over here to this fridge, grab out this salmon, so I can click and drag that over to my main inventory, which is denoted by the little chest here. I'm currently already carrying quite a bit, but I can do things like put this into my backpack. You can see my back there. And that reduces my carrying weight. This is everything that's in my backpack. I've been going around collecting these things, so things like garbage bags can be used later on to make water collection. These military boots are good protection, but they make you a little bit slower, and I think a bit noisier, maybe. So I'm not wearing them at the moment. Leather and jeans can be cut up to make other things, so they're quite useful. And I was pulling apart some electronics. I might put a few more things into my backpack. Put the scissors in there. I found a map, but I don't think it's for the area. Oh no, many scissors. I don't think it's for the area that I'm in. Then go over to the microwaves inventory and drag the salmon into it. Right click and turn it on. Not quite sure how long. That's quite noisy. have settings. It looks like defrost. Let's change it up to... oops, that one. It tells you there you go, dangerous, uncooked. You can see the little cooking bar moving along there, so that'll take a moment. What else do we have? So I'm using WhatsApp to move around. That is the noisy microwave. WhatsApp to move around. The mouse does a lot of things too. You can right click and do things. The combat system, you hold down control to get into like an aim mode, and you swing around and you can do things like push, which is very, very useful, and swing your weapon. We've done it. That's so noisy. That's going to take a moment. We also pick things off the wall. If I want this flag, I can pick it up. Some of these things took me a while to work out how to do. That's fine. It's also made me a bit overweight, so it doesn't matter for now. Let's actually put that into a backpack. That might be nice to hang up somewhere. Don't pick it up. We actually cancel that. Now we can also make try and move faster if we need to. So we have normal speed, extra speed. Oh, I should probably keep mine food though. So go a bit faster. When you're ready, so slow it down again. And it's burning, so let's grab it. Oh, nice. And let's eat that. So I'm going to eat half of it for now. And watch the noodles over here. Package, you can see a little progress bar. And I am now well fed. Filled to the bursting. Lovely. Okay, let's go outside. So I can press E to open the door. E to close it. I can also click on the door. I can right click and open it. So that's enough tutorializing into the world. I've just zoomed out here, so you can zoom out and zoom in. This is where I spawned. I'm like, oh, this isn't a very good starting spot, and it was very foggy. It was quite cool. You'll see a few bits of blood around and some dead bodies from zombies that I've killed. In this game, you are the sole survivor of the zombie apocalypse. There's a whole heap of options you can set when you start, where you can make it harder, make it easier. I've gone for sort of a medium difficulty, where I've made things not too easy, but also hopefully not too hard. Here is enemy. Now I'm going to actually, you can crouch, you can build up your sneaking, so you crouch often enough near zombies, you will improve your sneaking. It's very quiet, not making any noises. It'll make some noises in a second already. Push it down and punch. I can then go over and loot things off it. You don't want to pick up everything. Part of the game is working out what is worth taking and what's not worth taking. One of the reasons I wanted to actually record this is we have this fantastic gated community down here, which is pretty cool. A lot of the walls in this game, both you and the zombies can jump over, but these ones in particular you cannot. You cannot actually, normally you just run at them and you can climb over them. Here there's no option to climb these ones, so I've got a feeling, I've never been here before, but I've got a feeling that we might be able to make this into some sort of a secure location if we can just block off some of the entrances. So I came down here and I dispatched one or two of these zombies, and I even led this one over here to sort of mark it off. I was going to drop an item, but instead I dropped a zombie to mark a spot where if we parked a few cars here, because yes, there are vehicles in the game, then we could actually possibly block this area off. It's crouch, and I'm thirsty and a fairly heavy load. Now, things like fairly heavy load will actually start to impact me. So there's a lot of things that are modeled, I think you would say. Sneak up here, control, and bop, and bop, and bop. Oop, come on. And headshots do count. Forks, socks, nothing good there. Also, those clothes are bloody, so things like that can affect you as well. They can make you sick. If you get a scratch, you can get infected. There's a whole medical system. It's really, really in-depth. A lot of this game is inventory management. A lot of it is sneaking and making smart decisions, hopefully. Have a little peek through the window. So nice cutaway system here. I can hear a thump. They're thumping. That means there's probably someone in here somewhere. This door's not shaking. Have a little look around the corner, so I can turn around the corner like this, so at least I'm ready if something jumps out at me. It sounds like it's on the door, but it might be on the window. Now it's coming from my right ear, so there's a really good sound system in the game. I don't see anything. There's a TV in there. One of the things you can do to improve your skills is to watch TV shows while the TV's still on the air. Eventually though, they stop broadcasting. Anyone here? I'm not seeing anyone. So let's try and open up a window. And we're going to jump in quickly and just have a very quick look. Looks good. I'm just going to close the window. Good tactic so you don't get back from behind. We can also close the curtains. Right, let's see if we can find our friend in here. I'm going to sneak. Where are you? One of these, or maybe upstairs. I'm just going to get ready. Open the door. Nope, it's just the laundry. Yep, nope. There's no one here. Let's quickly turn the TV over because I want to try and catch some life and living. That's where we might get some things like some cooking shows or some carpentry shows. We might be able to improve our skills, and I'll show you that as it happens. Okay, let's go upstairs and have a look. Nice and careful. Nice and careful. Over this way it sounds like. Yep, so the sound system is really good. You can see the door shaking. So, ready? So we've got beta blockers and antidepressants in the cabinet here. You can see here the different things. There's the corpse, house key. We'll grab the house key. Denim's good, but I think I've got enough for now. Beta blockers are if you are overstressed, and antidepressants if you are sad. I'm going to grab those, and we'll actually grab a drink. So I'm going to right click and drink first. And right click and fill my water bottle. There we go. Alright, let's move out. So no other noises, so we should be safe, but a number of times I've been jumped by a quiet zombie, and I can't even tell you. I've got quite a few hours of gameplay in this game. Anything... A bucket hat. No, my hard hat is much better. I got that off a zombie. We also turn the lights off. And close the curtains. Close. And, oops, push the button then. Cancelled my action. Close the curtains. Close curtains. Excellent. This might be a good house to use. At the moment, I'm really not going to spend too much time looting because I'm already at sort of capacity. What I really wanted to do was, if there's nothing on TV, lighten my load a little bit. I'm not hungry yet, but I'm also underweight as a character, so I might actually just shove some food in my face, eat all, which will lighten my load just a little bit. So we got 13.81 weight out of 14, so we are fine now. So this house is now, well, we didn't check all the rooms, I don't think, but I feel like it's clear. Ooh, garage. Extinguisher, lead pipe, so some useful things in here, but you have to resist the urge not to just take everything. What I'd like to do is actually do a scout around the neighbourhood. And I don't know if I'm going to clear out all the houses just yet. I really just want to have a bit of a look. So let's sprint over here. A weird rendering there. Seems quiet. It's good to listen. I was once playing this game with the without the sound. Hand torch, interesting. And yeah, I died pretty quick because I didn't hear zombies outside my window as I climbed out the window. One time. This house also seems very quiet. I like to just tune all the TVs to life and living because it's so useful, and that might be a radio over there. Another way to gain skills is to read things. So metalworking magazine. This one teaches you how to make a metal container. I'm going to just grab that for now. Farming for beginners would be good if I don't have it already. I think my previous one that I was playing just before this one where I very abruptly died, which can happen in this game. Can I grab it? My backpack, I think. This is where we start having problems. Let's put that over there. Put that in the backpack. No. Also, we're having a bag. Sorry, a car can be really good. I really like having a car, so keep an eye out for cars. My previous playthrough was actually a burglar, which was actually a really handy skill type because you can hotwire a car straight off the bat. Another house here. This whole area seems really quiet. Suspiciously quiet. There's a body up there, that might have been me. And here's a car. Let's have a look and see how cars work. We might not better get in though. And I'm quite hot now. I'm Pleasantly hot. So I could... Oh, I thought that was a body. I could actually take off my shirt. Cool down. Oh, I was having undervest. What have I got on? Striped t-shirt. Okay, now this is America, so other side of the car. Press V button and let's try and just open the door. Okay, so it's not locked, so let's enter the driver's side. And no key. If you have hot wiring, you either need electrical level 1 and mechanics level 2 to be able to do it. Trunk's already open. If you have the key, obviously that'll also work, but you also need to check things like, and if you're wondering how detailed this game is, the moment while we open up the bonnet and inspect everything in there, this game is very detailed. You can remove all these things and replace them and do all sorts of crazy stuff. Let's just see if there's anything in the boot quickly. Whoops. Yeah, whoop, I hear something. Someone's not happy. There you are. Hello. A good tactic can be to push. Ooh, that was close. Push. Whew. Okay, that was almost a bite. And I haven't discussed that yet, but a bite in this game is pretty much fatal. You get bit once and you get infected. You get the zombie plague or virus and you're dead. I'll grab one of those. I meant to grab all. That's what I wanted. Adhesive bandages in case it gets scratched. The other things like getting broken bones. We might be lucky and fine. I didn't check that lady too thoroughly, but sometimes the owner of the car hangs around the house, so... No, okay, no keys. We're looking for car keys. It would be super handy. Let's not be too hasty. It really only takes one bite to get yourself deaded. New and tune in. Lots of different books, so we can come back later and get some of these. If I do see like a carpentry for beginners or something, I can't read master until I've done basic and intermediate. I will grab basic books. What's this over here? I hear banging. Crowbar. Oh, that is a good weapon. I'm actually going to grab that. Chuck that on my back. And that is actually a really good weapon, so I've got a sort of hot bar there. As I'm wearing a belt. I'm running out of carry capacity though. Something I could do is actually drop a whole lot of stuff in one of these containers or something. Rolling rods and nothing. Okay, that's fine. Quite like this house. This is quite a nice house. Very fancy. Close those curtains. Oh, these are all very good. This can be used for breaking stuff. This can be used for chopping wood, cutting up tables, cutting up zombies. I'm not sure what the matter. I mean, apart from they can also be weapons. Can I add more? Oh, this is a very nice house. Close curtains. But the thing that sometimes helps is to open the window and then close it again. That way it's unlocked from the inside. Same for this door here. Seems weird, but I think at least know that it's accessible if you have to get in from the outside. Watermelon and water bottle, that can stay there for now. I think this would be a good house to actually secure if we can. Let's just see if there's someone that needs to be extracted from the house first. Empty. And, oh, careful. I'm going to try and turn off that light as well. I saw the light switch, it's on the other side. Click. Okay, now. Never tell if it's on or off. Careful. Lots of reading material in this place. Yeah, this place would be really good. It's really big. So lots of places to store things. What I'm actually thinking of doing is make several places with different purposes. So I actually want to do that. I'm going to close the curtains for now. We do not want to climb out of a second story window without a rope set up. Lots of useful things there. I'm a bit thirsty, so let's grab a quick drink. So the little water in the taps, even when the water gets cut off, everything that has water in it will sort of hold a bit of water. I don't think there's anyone here. The place is empty. Maybe it's next door that I'm hearing someone thumping. Sure is making me nervous though. So I think that's everywhere. Master bedroom is very nice. Yes, I think this would be our home. The one with the car, and then when we get electronics and mechanic up enough, we'll be able to start that car, but I'm pretty sure we'll find another place before that. So I might actually have a think, dump some of my stuff downstairs in some sort of container. I usually use the kitchen. These shelves, these things usually have a lot of space in them. So let's actually put the house key here. No, house keys go on your key ring. Yes, no? There we go. And I might even just transfer all, which will transfer it all into this one cupboard. So let's go transfer all. You'll see over here our little wait noodle will go down in a minute. This one is drowsy, so I'm a little bit tired. I could rest, I could drink some coffee if I had some. Obviously sleeping is an option. Might grab those water bottles back. It doesn't hurt to carry some supplies on you. For really an inventory management game. Listen. I want to secure this place a bit more before I go to sleep for the night though. Come on. Get the water bottle back. Oh really? Am I overweight again? Let's eat the rest of this, even though I'm not hungry. Normally you'd want to wait till you're a bit more hungry. Let's get pork, put that. It'll go in a moment, I can only do one thing at a time. And because I found a digital watch early on, I actually know what time and current temperature. I need to change that to Celsius. I am in Australia. Accessibility controls, display maybe? Fahrenheit, Celsius, 24-hour days fine. I like day month. Also, same thing for reasons. Resume game, so it is the 9th of the 7th. Now, being in America, in Australia, the 7th would be the second month of winter, so in America it's kind of backwards, so just be careful. So I definitely heard some knocking. You know what? Do this first. Close your curtains, like you said. Make a big fuss of it. Come over here. Open the window, close the window, close the curtains. I don't know if that's really a thing or not, or whether it's just something that I've taught myself to do, but when you're on the outside you can't always open the windows. Alright, let's secure the area and then have a nap. Alright, so what have we got? This house has a nice fence along one side, and a hedge between the two. I don't actually like hedges because you can actually walk through hedges. Sometimes getting scratched. Do a quick perimeter scan, see if someone's banging on the door from the outside. It's also getting dark, so things like darkness are definitely modelled very well. I have cat's eyes, which makes it a little bit easier to see. Is that a broken window? Remove broken glass. Did I not notice that before? Hello. Hello there. What do you do? Push and hit, and hit. They make a very satisfying noise when they die, so you at least know. I don't want you, gold nose stud. You. Jeez. So I could just sort of push through this hedge. I think, can I actually just try it? Yeah, you can just walk straight through it. But you can't see too well through it. Barbecue, that'd be handy for cooking. I'm wondering if there's someone in my house now. That's a concern. All these houses look pretty nice though, so I could technically just take a different one. Hey, banging is louder here. Don't see anyone yet. Don't see anyone. Be careful going around corners. You should never take a corner too sharp. A burnt out house there, that's cool. Some houses can also have alarms, so I'm also just waiting for alarm to go off. They're very rare, the current settings. Alright. Hello. I think maybe it's upstairs. Working window there. We can board up windows. Don't think it's there. I think it's upstairs. Or in there. Really don't want to take risks at the moment. Oh, you did. Sometimes you gotta take risks, sometimes you do. That's just the way it is. Alright, I think we just need to get rid of this person so we can have a good night's sleep. Things like zombies banging and other noises will disturb your sleep. Let's go up here. Ready? Oh, hello, 2 in here. You gotta be careful. Don't get busy. Did I hear that? And if I could just close that door. Would you mind closing it? Thank you. And bop down the head. And bop. Nice. Now, don't relax yet. Someone was obviously getting changed in here when the apocalypse happened. Oop, careful. House key. Useful? I do not know. Weird little room here. Oh, nice. We've already got a hammer, but these things are really useful. So I'm going to go both of those. So I guess crowbar and baseball bat are probably both short blunt. Anyone else? Oh yeah, this is going to be some good looting around here. Oops. I always do that. I'm trying to hold down control, putting my cursor on the loot all, or the loot to bring up the items here. This one is really important. Pick up some workbench, first aid for beginners, so any beginner books grab straight away. And I'll show you the reading thing before we have a nap. We will do a little bit of reading because it takes quite a bit to read things. I've even taken, I think it was a fast reader. Fast or slow? Fast reader, so we read books quicker. I think this house, oops, well, I sprinted then. I think this house is now secure. I'm actually going to steal some curtains, because you can put them on your own windows. Let's actually grab a couple over here and then head back over to our other place. Move curtains. You can see from the right click menu there's how many different things there are. Yeah, that's pretty intense game. A couple more curtains just so we make sure we cover all our windows if we need to. That's it. No, I want to take it. Gimme, gimme, gimme. All for me. Alright. Down the stairs. And I think that's it. We didn't actually loot this place, but I might just check the fridge quickly. Priorities. I see some shelf here, so we're just going to click. Click on backpack, and then when I loot all, it'll go into the backpack. Nice. And we're overweight again. I think vinegar's used for some other things. Anything else particularly good in here? Things I can come back for. And what about in the fridge? Pie fresh. Yep, we'll get the pie. In the freezer. Bleach is useful for cleaning up blood, but also if you drink it, you will die. That is in the game, and good life tip too. Do not drink bleach. Right, was that more banging I heard? Ooh, there's a flashlight in there too. Quick sweep around the house and then go for a nap. That crowbar isn't... Oh, hello. Let's switch over to crowbar. There's one there for the hotbar key. Into the head. Nope, head. Yes. It actually does matter. My sneakers. Am I wearing sneakers? My ears open really hard here. I shouldn't be standing out in the wild here. Socks. Am I not wearing shoes? This is what I'm wearing. Socks. Let's just wear... I don't know if I'm wearing shoes at the moment. I am now. I don't think I was. I think somehow, for some reason, I was barefoot. Right, I think that one's done. Also, you might have been able to tell from the TVs, this game is set in the 90s, so we've got some 90s styling going on. Right, I think that's a very good start to this game. Spooked myself. We do have one broken window. What I would like to do is actually disassemble a couple of doors to get some planks. You need a hammer for that, and hammer and a screwdriver possibly. Some things require both, some things require a saw. Both good. When I saw those tools I was quite excited. Let's speed that up for a moment. And what did I get? Scrap wood and they don't help me for what I need to do. What other doors can we do without? Don't need... It would be nice to keep those doors. What's the doors over here? Well... Let's... Close curtains. Pick up broken glass because it makes noises when you stand on it. I want to barricade that, but I can't at the moment. They can stay there. I'm just going to close that door for now. So we've got at least some barrier between us and nasties. I need a saw for that, I think. Disassemble. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Now, depending on your skill, you have better chance of getting things from it. So where's my carpentry skill? It's there. And every time I do it and succeed, I get a bonus. Well, I get some XP. So, which in a second, it's at 20 out of 150. And then it is 40 out of 150. At higher levels, you can do more things. Oh, come on, I need... Yeah, okay, so planks and nails. That's grab, but I am being very tired and overweight. Over carry weight, that is. Now that I have some planks and some nails, let's quickly board up that window. And it's getting so dark now, so... been a while. Big. Yeah, but I might not have enough planks to do it. Carpentry. Should be an option to board it up. Okay, let's dump off some stuff. Back to our kitchen. Let me close that door. You do not want to leave doors open if there's a way that zombies might come in. Let's see. Let's go here and go... Not in the oven. Let's just go transfer all. And then we just need a few planks, I'm pretty sure. We got one plank, right. It says weapon, but sometimes these things can be used for multiple things. Come on, hurry up and do that. Okay, so we really need to do this before we sleep. This is kind of important. Something else I can pull apart. Whoops. Don't try and sprint in your house. Let's pull apart this disassemble. That requires a hammer, no, sorry, a saw. We have one of those. I have to let the TV on if it's on quiet. We saw one over here. Saw. No, that was the hammer. You guys are probably screaming at the screen now. Where did I see the saw? In here. Was it in here? Was it? Nope. Just close these ones up while I'm here. Light can go off. All these things matter. I know how to saw. There. Axe might be enough, or a saw. Right. Grab that. Grab all the nails. They're fairly light. Did I get the saw? I did. There's another saw in there too. Oh my god, it's so dark now. And we also disassemble beds will also work. Disassemble long table. And speed that up. I'm getting really, really tired. Not too bad yet. Some things can wait, like being... Oh, I failed to make anything out of that. I disassembled the couches. No. Disassemble faux glass fancy table. Some things you can assemble. Yeah. Sorry. Some of those noodles you can ignore for a while, like being peckish. You obviously don't want to ignore being thirsty for too long. They do start having negative effects. You can see planks are heavy. Also, oh, you know, planks aren't that heavy, but having recently moved some planks around in real life, yes, planks, carrying a few planks is very hard. Right, now I should be able to barricade with planks. Excellent. So that was too quick. 2 planks and a few nails. So I've got 2 planks at the moment. Let's barricade again. Obviously you can't get out here in a hurry now. So 1 plank each time. You can do it several times. So I'm just going to make sure that's really secure. And go to bed and end the episode, I think. It's been a very eventful start, and I'm looking forward to exploring the rest of this gated community and see if we can actually secure the entire community and make the whole thing our own little private sanctuary. Oops. Alright, this looks good. We'll see, it's my little cupboard here, so I can close that one. Windows are closed. I think the light's on. Turn it. turn off that. Okay, yes. Wasn't sure. Alright, nice and dark. So, very tired, fairly heavy load. I might even just unload a couple of things into my bedside. Or should we be putting things in here? This is where inventory management goes to heck. That's enough. I'm no longer massively over encumbered, or slightly at least. And sleep, and it says, are you sure? There's no sleep animation yet, but time will pass, and sometimes meta events will happen, like helicopters and dogs barking and gunshots, which will draw zombies to you. I've woken up, and I've woken up panicked and anxious on edge. Sometimes it can mean you've heard something, sometimes you just don't sleep well. And the heartbeat is very disconcerting. We'll find out next time what that is. Thanks everyone for tuning in. And remember, until next time, it's not dangerous, I might survive. See yous. That's not the proper outro. If it's not dangerous, I didn't do it. And in this game, that's very true. See yous.